about any inspirational mid-century modern interior, and I'll bet that space is punctuated with some memorable art. And of course, with these wide, expansive walls just begging for a pop of color, making the right decision is important. Enter artist Joan Banks. Her works are vibrant, bold, and playful, and her use of color, pattern, and composition give her paintings an almost kinetic quality. In the age of digital everything, you might be surprised to know that her precise, perfect forms and motifs are all hand-done. And she can thank her time at Disney Studios for some of that refined technique. Joan, we're such fans of your work. Tell us a little bit more about what informs and inspires your paintings.
Thank you, Jackie. A statement that the then director of the Guggenheim said, which really stuck with me, was that she curates shows with artists who know who they are, know their voice, and can speak about their art. Gauguin once said, art is either plagiarism or revolution. As far as revolution goes, in the 50s, there was demand for a humane society, and that was uplifted with the best and varied artistic elements of the time. I am a huge fan of mid-century art and design. The spirit of that time resonates deeply in me. There isn't a period in recent history where art and culture were more magnetic. Art answered life in a positive and impactful way. That's inspiring.
So you have a really varied art background, which varies from everything from Disney featured animation to sculpture to dance. How have that influenced your technique today?
Great question. At Disney feature animation, I worked in ink and paint. That's where I learned the fine art of inking. I also painted flat colors from jars of paint. I still paint flat colors, but with my own palette. There's muscle memory from my years at Disney. From sculpture, I developed focus on the humanity of my subjects. With jazz and dance, there's rhythm, with true and flowing expression.
So we are here at the Palm Springs Modernism Show at Modernism Week. Tell me a little bit about how mid-century modern design has influenced your work.
Okay, well, the shapes, natural elements, and designs are timeless. They inspire forward thinking. I would say that this work created a canvas to live stylishly and creatively in. Art that brings a spirit of sophisticated accomplishment with a dose of Miles or Sinatra is simply the best. Using geometry and color to create patterns and rhythms is how this inspiration comes through my work.
Joan, why do you think your work resonates so much with mid-century modern fans?
You know, I mean, that period was almost 75 years ago, if you can believe it. And the love of vintage work is so valid. But as a creator, I can only create here in 2024. Our culture is different, the feelings and interpretations are different. I'm comfortable with that, and it's part of my work. When people feel my work can fit in their mid-century homes, or that they can take a bit of the flavor of the mid-century and put it in their contemporary spaces, somehow I am connecting. I'm told my work is musical, it's pulsating, it has rhythm, and that it takes a mid-century aesthetic into the future.
Well, there you have it. To get the perfect piece for your mid-mod space, go to joanbanks.art to see more.